Things are about to get a little crazy on today's video. If you've never experienced hoisin sauce, you are missing out. But I'm doing something today with it that no one has ever tried. You see, I came across hoisin sauce when I was eating Vietnamese food. And if you've ever had pho, you know the perfect combination is to add a little bit of hoisin sauce. And if you pair it up with sriracha, it's even better. This sauce is addicting. It's sweet, salty, funky, and at least to me, it's the MSG of Vietnam. Let me show you how you can make this sauce at home because there are many different varieties you can buy. Here's one important ingredient needed: black bean paste. You should be able to find this in any Asian supermarket. Next, make yourself some cornstarch slurry, which is just water and cornstarch. Set that aside. After adding a generous amount of black bean paste into a bowl, add in some brown sugar, white pepper, garlic, roasted sesame oil, rice vinegar, and soy sauce. Now whisk that up real good and throw it into a wok to cook it. Now we want to cook it for a little bit and we don't want it to boil, because then you add the cornstarch slurry, and as long as you don't bring anything to a boil, your hoisin sauce is done. It's that simple. Now if you take a look at this sauce, don't wonder why Vietnam call it the black sauce. This will go extremely well with many things. Pho is just one of them. But here's where I come in. I got myself my favorite piece of meat. This is picanha, straight from Riverbend Ranch. It was aged for 21 days, prime grade, and just a specimen of perfect beef. It does not get better than this. The next step is pretty simple. We want to coat the entire picanha with it. We don't want to leave any uncovered surface. If not, you're not going to have the same result. But most importantly, hoisin sauce is normally not used this way. It's usually a finishing sauce. But I'm hoping that this works because I absolutely love this thing. And I'm sure if you're watching this video, you do too. As once I was done, into my refrigerator it goes. Now there's one thing that pairs up extremely well with hoisin sauce, and that would be this: sriracha. Every time I eat pho, I gotta have both. It gives sweetness, tanginess, and spiciness, which at least to me is the perfect combination. So I am doing just that. As once it was combined with the hoisin sauce, I have a feeling this one is going to be even better. But I have no idea. Since hoisin sauce is quite strong, will it fight the sriracha? Is it going to be too overpowering? Or am I onto something? As once this one was also ready, I'll be aging both of them in my refrigerator for a couple of months. Once the time was up, I took it out and take a look. This is the one without the sriracha. As you can clearly see, the hoisin sauce did its job. However, the problem is since picanha is extremely thin, this one might have gone too far. I mean, take a look at the color. This thing is unlike any other soaking video I've done. It also feels extremely tender. One thing that stands out the most for me is the smell, and that is wonderful. As you can clearly see, after slicing it, there's still plenty of pinkness inside, and the penetration did go in deep, which is a plus in my book. As you already know, I absolutely love hoisin sauce. I'm hoping that this is going to bring the umami flavor that I've always wanted on a picanha. But remember, we did another one. This is the one with the sriracha. Surprisingly enough, the results were pretty much the same. There's not much variation on smell or color. Like I said before, hoisin sauce is strong. I'm wondering if it's going to compete against the sriracha or it's going to pair up perfectly. As long as it brings a little bit of spiciness, I'll be happy. Here they are side by side. I'll be putting against the picanha that has absolutely nothing on it. That way we are really going to know if this experiment is going to be worth for you to do it or not. We still need to season the steak. For that, I kept it real simple. A generous amount of salt followed by freshly ground black pepper. As now that they are ready, there's also one other thing that I love when I go to a Vietnamese restaurant, and that would be the spring rolls. And if you've ever had it, you know how good this is. Let me show you my take on it. Get yourself some of this rice vermicelli noodles. Go ahead and boil them. Once that's done, immediately transfer them to cold water and set it aside. Now go ahead and cook up yourself some protein. You can use anything you like, but since we are already eating beef, I went with chicken. Make your chicken as flavorful as you like. I'm just adding some Chinese sauce to make them even better. Once that's done, set that aside, because there's one thing you must do whenever you have this, and that would be the sauce. For that, into a pan I threw in some hoisin sauce, followed by some sambal, water, rice vinegar, and peanut butter. After you combine everything together, this sauce is simple and easy to make, but it will be packed with flavor. Now you just gotta put it together. Get yourself some rice paper, soak it in water, and you can stuff it with anything you like. This is what I'll be using. I first started with some shrimp, followed by the veggies and noodles, closed the whole thing up, and I have a shrimp version. But then I went ahead and made one with chicken instead. The process is exactly the same. And if you've never had this, friends, do yourself a favor and make it. It's delicious, especially if you pair it up with the sauce. And I have a feeling this side dish is gonna work perfectly with today's experiment. Just Just remember what these steaks went through, and I'm hoping that this is gonna be one of the greatest experiments ever. As now I say, it is enough talking and it is time to grill, so let's do it. Before moving forward, I want to thank today's sponsor, Olipop. Okay guys, listen to this. So Olipop just dropped a limited edition Shirley Temple flavor. And yeah, this one unlocked childhood memories instantly. I used to think Shirley Temples were the peak of luxury as a kid. Cherry, bubbles, fancy glass, I felt like a boss. But let's be honest, the original, straight sugar bomb. This is Olipop's brighter and bolder take on that classic. Same nostalgic vibes, but made with real ingredients. Way less sugar and a functional blend with fiber that supports digestive health. No weird artificial nonsense. And most importantly, it actually tastes good. For me, this fits perfectly into everyday life. Hanging out with family or even during a cook. This is what I reach for. It feels like a treat, but it's a smarter upgrade from traditional soda. It's something everyone can enjoy. Kids love the flavor, adults love how it feels after drinking it. That's a win-win. If you try the new Shirley Temple Olipop, let me know in the comments. I'm curious if this tastes like the Shirley Temple you remember. It's seasonal and limited, so don't sleep on it. And right now, if you buy any 2 cans in stores, Olipop will pay you back for 1. Works on any flavor or retailer, like Walmart or Target. So scan the QR code or click the link on the description to get your free can. Thanks Olipop for sponsoring this video. Now let's get right back to it. All right, everybody, and here we got our beautiful steaks today. You guys, oh my God, it's hard to look at you. I'm bald, but you balder.
No, this is cold. This is really cold.
Listen, it's not about your bald head or mine. I think it's much better this way. It's more refreshing, you know, especially in Florida. But we got some beautiful steaks out here. I want to know your true, honest opinion. This has been requested to me like forever, and I finally made it.
Those crusts look amazing.
Doesn't it look phenomenal?
Yeah.
Like it's one of the most beautiful crusts I've ever seen on a steak. I'm excited to try it. Let's give it a go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, they serve one steak in heaven, and that would be
Picanha.
yes. That's the only steak that they're serving in heaven, everybody. And if you never had it, you should. Tell them, Pepezinho, as a Brazilian, what does that taste like?
It tastes like heaven. Listen, when it comes to controls, nothing beats a picanha control. I'm being honest.
Mr. Baldhead, tell me.
I think that steak is going right to my mind, bro. This tastes delicious, man. That's hitting different, tastes very good, perfectly seasoned, and that crust on it, Google, you did a bang-up job. Very good crust on that steak.
Thank you. Absolutely delicious, fantastic. It's my favorite cut of beef. But we're gonna go on to the next one, okay? I'm super excited about this experiment, all right? So I wanna know your true, honest opinion. Just be honest.
The black steak experiment.
That's correct. It is a little bit of different color. If you smell it, you're gonna immediately look. Just smell this thing. Is amazing.
Actually,
Oh
it
my
smells
God.
so good.
All right, let's give it a try. Give me your honest opinion. Oh, it smells so good, everybody. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that is incredible. That tastes so good.
That is very tasty. At first, visually, I thought you burned the steaks.
Yeah.
But no, they're still tender and moist on the inside. The crust is very, very flavorful, and I'm getting like a savory added saltiness with a hint of sweetness at the end. This is very nice, and I think pairs up perfectly with beef flavor.
This is delicious. All that beefy flavor is still there, and then you get all that beautiful marinade penetration, whatever you did, on top of it. It's like the perfect dance on your tongue.
It's savory, salty, and all combined at once, everybody. And you still have the remaining beef flavor. This is an incredible way of producing an incredible piece of meat. I hope you try this one, everybody. If there's ever an experiment I told you to try, it's this one. But then we got another one.
I can't wait.
This one is a copy of this one with something else. But before we try that one, I got a side dish to make it healthy. I also made an incredible sauce that goes along with it. All right, let's give it a go. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. This is so tasty. That sauce is very, very nice. I can taste the little bit of peanut butter in it. I freaking love peanut butter, so that's right up my alley. This wrapping is so soft. I like the crunch of the vegetables inside. This is really good, but that sauce really brings everything home.
Everything in this is amazing. That sauce pairs up perfectly with it, but yeah, it's very peanutty. But that's not a bad thing in this case. This is great.
The best thing for me is that it brought the beefiness down so you can have more beef. Because now we're gonna jump to the next one. Let me know your honest opinion. It should taste similar to the previous one, but with a little bit of something else. Let me know if you like it or not.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Oh, I like it.
It's not too different from the last one, but the beefiness stands out a lot more in this one. Whatever you added to it kind of toned down the last flavor.
Yes.
I don't mind it. It's fantastic.
I agree with Fefe. It's similar to the previous one. However, I noticed the sweetness is toned down on this one. And I actually
Isn't it incredible that you're saying that and you like the sweetness on the steak? Because normally we would say we don't like the sweetness, but this sweetness, that sweetness is so good.
But it's just a hint of sweetness. It's not overpowering. It doesn't take the stage away from the beef and that savoriness. It's just a little extra. And I like that slight contrast between the savory and sweet. So I can't believe I'm saying it, but I like the second steak.
Second steak, Fefezin.
I'm gonna go with that second steak too, yeah.
Me as well, everybody. I like the second one slightly more. By the way, I actually used hoisin. It is one of my favorite things to eat whenever I eat pho, right? Okay. Now, this one is hoisin and sriracha.
Oh.
That's the only difference. You can barely taste the sriracha.
Yeah,
the hoisin is too powerful, everybody. I don't feel any spiciness. You?
No.
This was one of those experiments that will be memorable because it was delicious. Now, I made my own hoisin sauce. But if you don't want to do a homemade, just use the bottle stuff, everybody. I have a feeling you're going to have a great experience because that was amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.